Shalom Israel Yabashim Yahusha Barakatan to all the brothers, Yahusha Maratam by Hashem Yahusha to all the sisters. It's me again, Officer 500. Understand? Coming this live, we had to do another one because my internet was messing up and everything, technical difficulties, but here we are again. Understand? So we on the topic of brotherhood. And just like I was saying before earlier, real brotherhood, you find it in the ISPK. You understand? Real your brotherhood. Come, warrior. Shalom, warrior. Once again, man. You know the oppressors, the damn devil, man. They don't want us to have class, man. Understand? Understand? But we still gonna keep continuing. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna make the devil mad, man. Understand? And do you have the verse, Trooper? John 15, verse 12.
Sir.
Let's get it, man. You understand? So we talk about what real brotherhood is. You understand? You don't find real brotherhood in the Christian church. You find it in the ICBK, where priests and prophets of God reside. Understand? Let's get it.
Right. This is the book of John, chapter 15, verse 2.
Verse 12.
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom, Trooper. Yahbashim Yahshabakta.
This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have.
That you love what?
That ye love one another as I have loved you.
So Salakia, before, don't go too fast, Trooper. Before we go faster, we seen in a video in the first
Salakia.
Did we see people in the Christian church loving each other? In the first part of the video, in the first video, exactly, they don't love each other. You understand? The Christian church doesn't teach us love. What love? Well, the Christian church teaches you to hate your brother. You understand? To envy your brother. You understand? To lust after what your brother have. To lust after your brother wives. You understand? The Christian church tells you to go opposite side from what the Bible tells you to do, man. Go ahead.
Want me to read it again?
Come on.
Come on. This is John chapter 15, 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 13.
Go ahead.
Great love has no man than this, life for his friends.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Trooper. Read it again.
Greater love has this, that a man lay down his life for friends.
That means what? That means that the greatest love that you could find or provide is giving your life for somebody else, right?
Sir.
We don't see that in the Christian church. Can we expect the preacher to give his life for us? The hell no. You understand? Somebody that's waiting for the preacher to give his life for them is them stupid. You understand? Is a dumb. Understand? Right. But us in the ISBK, we giving our life for Black, Latinos, and the Native Indian, man. We changing our life, man. We changing our desires, man. You understand? And we ready to give up our life physically for our people, man. Just like Christ died for our people, we ready to die, do the same sacrifice, die for our people, man. You understand? That's what the ICPK shows us, man. Go ahead.
God, verse 14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. Hence, going, sir?
That was it on 14?
Con.
Read it again.
Verse 14. Ye are my friends, if
you got it now. But so this is Christ speaking, right?
Con, sir.
So Christ said there is commandment we got to keep and follow, right? right, Trooper? There's commandments we need to keep and follow, right? According to
Con.
Christ, right? So I guess the Christian church is a damn lie then. I thought the Christian church tells us that there's no commandment. The commandment is done away with. Even the Big Ten. What's that preacher name? That preacher name, that black preacher name. He say even the Big Ten, we can't do them. You understand? Forgot his name. But there's a Christian preacher that tells us even the Big Ten, we're not even supposed to keep the 10 Commandments, man. You understand? But Christ tells you, you are my friend if you keep these commandments. You are my friend if you show love to your brother. You are my friend if you're ready to give your life for one another, man. Understand? And Christ was that man that gave his life for black, Latinos, and Native Indian. Christ gave his life for these people, man. You understand? And what do we do in return? We go to the Christian church. We sell drugs. You understand? We whore our daughters. We whore our wives. Understand? We kill each other. But us in the ICPK, we showing you righteousness. We showing you exactly what real love is about, man. You understand? Troopers Zabaja, bring me
Con.
to First John chapter 4, verse 20.
Con, Arwan,
Understand?
con.
Trooper Darash, get me Matthew 25, verse 40. Understand? But this is real love. Real love is about giving your life for your brothers, man.
Salakia, sir.
Yeah, you cut.
So,
I know you're cutting up. Yeah, you cutting up a lot. You cutting up a lot. I don't know if I'm cutting up a lot as well, man.
Salakia, sir, con. It is cutting up.
Yeah, god damn. The devil is active today, man. Understand?
Con.
We try to bear with it. You understand? Maybe it will be better in the further on in class.
Salakia, sir, I have the verse for you.
Go ahead.
First John 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For
But
he that loveth
what? If Salakia Trooper, if a man say he loves God, but what?
and hateth his brother, he is a
Hate
liar.
if it, wait a second, because in the first part of the class we showed a video where we seen a big fight broken out in church. So the church loves it. Since the church is fighting with each other, the brothers in the church are fighting each other. Do they really love God?
La, sir.
Understand? I mean, Trooper Darash was there. What was there? You seen the video? You understand? You seen a big fight in the church. These people don't love each other.
Con,
The
I
church
see
doesn't
that.
teach you. Come on, you understand? So the church doesn't teach us to love each other. But the ISPK teach us what? We got to go to Hebrew Academy with each other. And after that, we suffer with each other. We bleed for one another. You understand? We're ready to give our life for one another. You
Con,
understand?
Arwan, con.
Go ahead again with the verse.
Con. First John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth
If
not his brother, whom he has seen, how can he love God, whom he has
exactly, you
not seen?
understand? If I see you, Trooper Darash, Trooper Zabaja, if I see you and I don't love you, I don't have love for you. You understand? I tell you, go ahead, smoke weed, whatever you want. Understand? Which we know real love is keeping the commandment. So if I tell you to break the commandment, I show you to break the commandment. Do I really love God?
La, sir.
You understand? I can't love God because I don't see God. I can see God. But how could I show that I love God? Is by showing you love. Is by doing these laws that is there. And these laws are here exactly to help our brothers, to show love to our brothers, right? You understand? That's how we prove that we love God.
Con.
I can lie to you. I can lie to you and say, well, I lie to you. I love God still. I can sell you drug and be like having a cross on my neck and I sell you drug. You understand? That's hypocrisy. You understand? Having a cross on my neck, but I'm a good Christian, but I sell you drug. You understand? I'm ready to kill you. I'm ready to kill any nigga that step on my sneakers. You understand? That's hypocrisy, man. Real
Right.
love is about keeping the commandments. You understand? And if it's somebody that really loves God, keeps the laws and love the brotherhood, as brotherhood in his life, man. You're not gonna find that outside of the ICPK. Real brotherhood,
Con,
you're gonna find it in the ICPK. Real sisterhood, you're gonna find it in the ICPK. No, find real brotherhood and real sisterhood. It's not a gang. It's not like these. There's the witches. They have covens. You understand? They get the trooper back. The witches have covens. You understand? So witches, there's a lot of witches, but do they have sisterhood in their coven? No. Understand? They don't have sisterhood. They hate on each other. They will do witchcraft on each other if they have to. You understand? Real brotherhood is in the ICPK. Understand?
con.
Salaka Trooper the Rush, you get a lot of reverb.
Yes, so yeah, con, sir. I'm getting the same thing.
Salaki, 1 sec.
It's probably your connection today. You understand? You guys are doing amazing work in Toronto, so they was active on your side, man. You understand? So that's probably why, man. So most High in Christ, we still here. So you understand? So to have real brotherhood is to have love, is to follow these commandments. You understand? And go with the verse 21st verse.
Con, hold on, con. First John chapter 4, verse 21. And his commandment have we for him. Shalakia, sir. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also.
Exactly. This is the commandment that we have from God. You say you love God, but you hate your brother. But the commandment about loving God, you understand, is about loving your brother as well. We got the commandment from God. So you love God, you will love your brother. You understand? Yeah. You love God, you love your brother. You love God, you will love the people of God. You understand? But the Christian church doesn't teach us to love God, nor all brothers. You understand? The Christian church doesn't teach us to love God, nor our sisters. You understand?
Salaki,
It
is
tells us,
that better?
come, much better.
Con.
Okay.
You understand? You understand? The Christian church doesn't teach us to love God, nor our brothers, nor our sisters, but to go against God, to go against a brother, to do evil, to have an evil eye toward our brothers and sisters. You understand? While getting the ICPK, black men, Latino men, and Native Indian men and women, get in the ICPK. You want to show you real love, you have real love in your heart, come in the ICPK. You will know what real love is about. You understand? You will know how to keep the Most High law. You will know what loving God is about. And loving God is about doing the precept and commandment. And you can love God without loving your brothers and sisters. And your brothers and sisters are not the other nations. Your brothers and sisters are the people in your nation, the Israelite, another black, another Latinos, another Native Indian. We
Right.
so quick we so quick to forgive the oppressor, but we so quick to hate a brother, to hate another Latino man, to hate another black man, to hate a Native Indian man. Native Indian don't like black people. Black people don't like Spanish people. Latino people, so like it. You understand? We so quick to hate each other, but when it comes to the oppressor, we say what? Well, forgive the oppressor, love thy neighbor, Christian, while we fighting each other inside of the church.
Right.
Understand? While the preacher is molesting our kids. You understand? While the preacher having sex with our wives, and each other is having sex with each other's wife. You understand? While the girls come in the church with no panties. You understand? I seen it all in the Christian church, man. You understand? Even in the 7-day Adventist, I seen it all. You understand? But they tell you, come and love, come as we all love. It's all about love. Why are you fighting each other? Why are you gossiping on each other, Christians? You understand? You want real love, you want to know what it is to follow God, get in the ICPK, man. And these times, it's essential that you get in the ICPK. You understand? Before it's too late. And real brotherhood is what we need in the communities, man.
Con.
And Trooper the Rush, bring me to Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. Troopers Abijah, I got John 13, verse 34 for you.
First John or just John?
John, first, just John.
Okay, I got it, sir.
Go ahead.
Salakia, sir, can you repeat that precept?
John 13, verse 34.
Khan.
Go ahead, Trooper Darash.
Khan. This is Matthew chapter 25 and verse 40.
Mm-hmm.
And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
Exactly. Just like the king, you understand? Just like the king. If you do something to these people, you do it to me. Now that's Christ. Understand? Christ is our king. If somebody do something to Trooper Zabadja, you do it to Christ. If somebody do something to you, Trooper Darash, is doing it to Christ. And the same way we should look at if somebody do something to another Negro, another Latino, another Native Indian, we should take it personally. It's like, to me, it is being done. You understand?
God.
The same way, because it is my blood, it is my people. It's like doing it to me as well. That's why when the oppressor kill one of us, we stand up for that person. We speak for it. You understand?
God.
And Nathan Ban, is it wrong to take a cigarette out somebody's mouth, or is it that love? I suggest you teach that person not to smoke. You understand? That will be more wise. Understand? That would be more wise. Just teach the person not to smoke. Well, it's not wrong neither, but teach that person not to smoke. Tell them, warn them not to smoke. Understand? Then if he wants to keep on smoking, that's him. He has his choice. You understand? So if we want to come, you understand? Go read the verse again. So like it.
Khan, sir. This is Matthew chapter 25 and verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
Exactly. You understand? You have done it unto me. It's like doing it to Christ. You understand? It's like doing it to you. They kill another black man in the street. It's like they killed you. You understand? That's how we got to look at it. You understand? That's we feel each other's pain. Now, let's say in our community, if somebody is wrong in our community, or somebody's is doing bad, I'm doing bad. We doing bad. What is the next step we will make? Troopers, let's say we in the community, somebody falls, and you look at it like I fell. What is the next step?
Salakia, sir, you would help him up. You'd
Damn
make
right.
sure your
You
brother's
understand?
good.
Damn right. You understand? Damn right. You help your brother get back up, so that our community will be better. We see somebody fall, we wake him up, we rise him up. We see somebody doing wrong, we tell him, well, you're doing wrong, brother. You understand? Clean up your house. You understand? That's how we're supposed to be as a people. And if we are like that, we will change our communities, man. You understand?
God, sir.
Just like they talk, is it wrong? So if somebody take the cigarette out of somebody's mouth, well, teach them. If everybody was speaking to each other, well, hey brother, hey sister, you know it's wrong to smoke cigarette. You understand? You know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. At one point, that person is gonna realize, well, everybody keep telling me it's wrong. It's a suicide. If I drink poison, even though it's a little poison by little, if I drink it, what am I doing?
Slowly killing yourself, sir.
Exactly. So somebody that loves me will be like, well, you're killing yourself. The Bible says not to kill. You understand? The cigarette is the same thing. The Bible says not to kill. Why are you killing yourself? Understand? Well, I never thought of it like this. You understand? I never thought of it that way. That poison is good. It feels good when I take it. You understand? So our job is to teach somebody else. You understand? Teach, show it. The same pain that you see our brothers going through is like our pain. You understand? And that's how we got to wake up and rise our community. We got to understand. It's about understanding. Troopers about that.
Khan. The book of John 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you,
Hmm.
that ye also love one another.
As I love. How did Christ love us? How did Christ love us, people?
Salakia, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
Christ loved us by coming and correcting us and showing us the true way.
Exactly. By not sinning. You
Con.
understand? Because we could say he loved us by giving his life for us, but at that point he didn't give his life yet. You understand?
Right.
But what did he do? He cared for the flocks. He cared for the people of God. He taught the people of God. He made sure he was an example for the other ones. You understand?
Con, sir.
So he loved it. He loved his people. He was about his people. And the same way we gotta be. Understand? The same way we gotta be. We can't be like the Christian preacher. It's all about the money. It's all about the Benjamin. You understand? We can't be like the Christian preacher. It's all about having sex with every girl in the church. Understand? Fanir Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbatah. Understand? We can't be like the Christian preacher, but we gotta be like who? We gotta be like Christ. Just like Christ was an example to us, we gotta be an example to others, man. Understand?
Con.
Go ahead.
Khan, shall I continue?
Come.
Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples. If
How
ye have
how we wait, how do we see that we are Christ's disciple?
by loving one another.
Damn right. You understand? By this. So the Christian church is the preacher a disciple of Christ?
La, sir.
Why not?
Because they don't love each other, sir.
Exactly. You understand? They don't teach each other the laws. They don't love each other. They don't have that love that Christ had for one another. But we got that in the ICPK. You understand?
Khan.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Was that it on the verse?
Salakia, sir. Verse 35. By
Go ahead.
this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love to one another.
Hmm. If you have love to one another, that's how you show that you're a disciple of God, of Christ. That's how you show that you are about what Christ was about. By having love for your brothers. You understand? By having love for your people, by having love for the Black, Latinos, and Native Indian. You understand? By being ready to give your life for them, man. You understand?
Khan.
By being able to change your life, by having the will to change your life for them, man. You see your brothers in the state they're in outside. You see your brothers out the state they're in the ghettos. Well, you know what happens? We ready to change our life. I see how my brothers are living. I don't want to live like that. I want to be a model like just Christ was. And that's what's happening with all of us in the HPK. You understand? We want to become better than what we see out there. We want to become example, just like Christ was an example. And that's how we see that who is a disciple example for your brothers. You want to become an example for the Native Indian in the prison. You understand? You want to tell them that there's a way, there's a new way. You understand? There's a new way. The way was already there, but they didn't know it. You understand? Just like there's a new when not to love your brother, you know, in the Old Testament, but they didn't know it. You understand? They were far away from it. They were carnal. Understand? Just like today, you could go back in the jail, the prison. You understand? Be like, well, brother, there's a new way. You don't have to sell drugs. You don't have to do what you did before. Come in the ICPK, man. Come live your life as a righteous man. Come show that you are different. Come bring it different in our society, man. You understand? And if we were like that, if we showed that as a people, that's the way we're gonna elevate our community, man. You understand? And Trooper Darash, bring me to Proverbs 17 and verse 17.
Con out on con.
And Troopers Abijah, give me to Hebrew 13 verse 1.
Khan, Adawan Khan.
So all these precepts are about brotherhood. All these precepts are about showing us how we should live our life in brotherhood, in unity, in love for one another. And the love that it speaks about in the Bible, it's not the same love as the Christian church. The Christian church love is about words. It's all words. I love you. Understand? Christian church is about I love you. I love you. Just talk. It's all talk. But in the Bible, in the ICPK, love is action.
Con.
Love is
Con.
letting you hold the cigarette. Love is telling you exactly to put that cigarette away, man. You're killing yourself. Understand? Love is about not selling you drug, not having sex with your wife. It's your woman, man. You understand? Even though she wants it, nah, you belong to that man. Go to your man. You understand? That's real love. That's real brotherhood. Understand? In the
Right.
ICPK, that's what we have. That's what we have. And you don't find that nowhere else but in the ICPK, man. Understand? Go ahead.
Con. This is Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
A friend loveth at all times.
A friend loveth a what?
At all times.
Wait, but you go to jail and after that they don't call you no more.
Con.
At all times.
Wait. He goes like he gets in jail and don't want to do time and put your name. You
At
understand?
all times.
Con.
All time. Understand? And the ISPK, we show that, man. You understand? Not in the world. Not in the world. You're not gonna see that in the world at all time. Not just when things are going good. Well, you have the money now. You're making parties. You're having parties. You're going out. I'm with you. I'm with you. And when you go broke, well, he's nowhere to be found. Well, that nigga is a sucker now. You understand? He ain't got no money. He is a sucker now. You understand? But real love, you will elevate your brother. You will pick up your brother when he falls. A real friend, a good friend, a friend loves at all time, not when it's not when it's needed or when it's good for him
Right.
or when it's essential for him, but at all time. You understand? Go ahead.
Con. And a brother is born for adversity.
What does that mean?
Salaki, sir. I mean, if I may, I think it's saying a brother is born.
What's adversity, first of all?
Like troubles.
Trouble, hardship,
Hard.
troubles. You understand? So your brother is made. Is go read it again.
And a brother is born for. Okay, so Salaki, sir, it's saying that your brother is born for it, meaning he's always down to deal with hardship with you.
When you go into troubles, that's when you see who your real brother are. Understand? When you
Con.
see when you see
Con.
when you see you falling, that's when you see real brother who your real brother are. Understand? When
Salaki,
when
sir.
you
I was even gonna add to that a lot of brotherhoods are even formed through trouble. Like you might not have been friends with someone, but
exactly
then you go through something
exactly
traumatic or even like a fight with a stranger, and that next man tries to help you or stop it, and then you become strong
exactly
because of that.
exactly. That's exactly what it's saying. You understand? That's exactly
Okay,
what it's
Con.
saying. Just like if even a real brother, you see when you are about to fall or you make a mistake, and somebody comes and well brother, don't do that, don't do that. That's what brothers are for. That's what brothers are born. That's where you could see who my real brother is. Who's my real brother? You understand? When I'm going through these things, these brothers are here for me. You understand? When I'm going through these things, I could call the ICPK. I could call Officer Aban. I get counsel. You understand? That's what real brother is for. Understand? But you can call the Christian preacher to call. Well, preacher, I'm dealing with this situation. Well, pray over it. Pray over it is going to be okay. You understand? Pray over it, you're going to be fine. Understand? Then tomorrow you finish praying. Then tomorrow you got the same trouble. Well, Pastor, I'm still having that problem. Pray over it again. You're not praying hard enough. By the third time, after the third time, the preacher's not gonna give you take your call. He's
Don't
gonna come
forget
to
to
your
send
house.
those tithes.
You understand? Come. You understand? He's gonna come to your house. He's gonna do one prayer with you. Then after that, pay your tithe. You understand? Give that money. And after about the third week, he's not gonna call you no more. Hey, don't call me no more. He's not even. You're gonna call. He's not picking up. You understand? He's gonna avoid you when you're in the church. You understand? Well, this nigga's coming to church today. Is gonna try to get some blessing. I got to do my sermon and dip the hell out of there. You understand?
God.
God.
That's going through this. explain you why you're going through it. Understand? And when I have troubles, I call off Sama. Well, you're going through that because of this, because of that, because of this. You understand? Change that, change this, change that. That's the way. Understand?
John.
That's exactly that. Real brother is built in hardship, in adversity. It's when these things are going, then you see who your real brother is. You understand? Yeah, that was it. Go ahead with the Hebrew and troopers Abijah.
Khan, other one, Khan. Hebrews 13, verse 1. Let brotherly love continue.
Let brotherly love what?
Continue.
Continue. So it keeps over and over again. You understand? Just like back in the days, now we gotta show brotherly love. And in the ISPK, us in the ISPK Canada, we're gonna show brotherly love. We're gonna show exactly we different than the Crip in the blood. We different than exactly the love that we show to each other is not what they show outside. You understand? It's not by giving you an ounce of weed. I give you an ounce of weed. I love you. It's your birthday. Well, it's your birthday. I bring you an ounce of weed and a 40 ounce. That's not brotherly love. You understand?
Right.
But brotherly love, you understand, is what we did, celebrating the feast of Purim together. You understand?
Khan.
Brotherly love is when we're gonna be in camp with each other, and you understand, be ready to give your all life for one another if something happens. That's brotherly love, man.
Khan.
You understand? Standing with each other in the battle zone, man, in the war zone. That's brotherly love, man. Understand? And in our ranks, no man is gonna run away. Understand?
Right.
We're not the Christian church. We're not, you understand? Police come, you left alone. Like, what's going on, man? Well, I thought, where's my brothers, man? Where's my folks? Where's my cousins? Where's my blood? You understand? You understand? Not us. We don't run away. We're gonna stand bold with the police. You understand? In brotherly love. If you bring one in jail, bring us all in jail then. You understand? We're gonna show that in the Canada. We're gonna show we better out there. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers.
Okay. So stay there. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers. That means, you understand. Sometimes you see angel. There's angel that appear just like you understand back in the days. You understand. Angel appear as human beings. So don't forget to entertain stranger. You understand. So that's like a warning to us. Like, you understand. Be careful who you're dealing with. You might be dealing with an angel. You don't even know you're dealing with an angel. You understand? Go ahead.
Sort of like when the angel came to see Lot.
Exactly. You understand? And what did Lot do? Lot helped them. Lot even secured them. You understand? Lot even offered his daughter. You understand? He even offered his daughter. When these thinking dirty Africans wanted to rape the angels, what did Lot do? Offered his daughter. Like, no, don't rape these guys. Don't have sex with them. I can't give. They came under my roof. You know what? I got two daughters. I got two daughters over here. Take them, do whatever you like to them. But this brother came under my roof. You understand? I can let you do anything to them. These thinking African didn't even want the girls. You understand? They wanted to have sex with men. You understand? That tells you the real mind of the African. Now they're telling me I'm African, them that. I'm not no damn African. But Lot showed exactly brotherhood to these angels. Understand? That's exactly what he's talking about. Just like Lot. You understand? Maruf, come on, Maruf, come spend the night. You understand? It's getting late. I can let you go outside. I know these stinking, dirty Africans. They're gonna see you. They're gonna want to have sex with you and rape you. Come under my roof. You understand? These dirty, stinking Africans, they exactly wanted to rape these angels. You understand? And that tells you the mind of the Africans and the mind of where we come from. You understand? The mind of all our fathers. You understand? But that's the way. You understand? That's the way. The other trooper left. Having technical problems. Let's get it done. Let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 10.
Khan.
So now we're saying real brotherhood, man. You understand? Real brotherhood is in the Bible. Real brotherhood is what the ICPK teaches. We teach that in the ICPK about real brotherhood. You understand? This is why we say no cowards allowed. If you're a coward, you can't be in the ICPK. Just like the other video we seen about Hebrew Academy. If you're a coward, you can't be in the ICPK. Why? If you're a coward, you're not gonna give your life for your brothers. You understand?
Right.
You're not gonna be ready to stand in front of in the battle zone for your brother. Understand? But a man of the word of the Lord, a man of the ICPK will stand in front of the cops, will stand in front of enemies, will stand in front of the white man, even though he's armed. You understand? Well, if we're ready to give our life for this word, understand? And blessed be ye if you get killed for this word. You understand? So we are the Crips and blood out there. Understand? We're not like the politicians out there. It's not politics. It's not showing you love so I can win election. Understand? It's not about finishing the first one. I'm the one that's gonna finish first in the race. No. But if I finish the race, I'll make sure you finish the race. Understand?
Right.
That's the way it is. That's how we're supposed to live our life. That's what we did in our communities, man. You understand? Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 4, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
Mm-hmm.
But woe to him that is alone.
If that falls, though, will wake up his fellow. If you have a fellow, you understand? You will wake up your brother. He falls, just like I say. It's not about finishing the first in the race. Understand? But if my brother falls during the race, I'll wake him. I'll put him up. I'll pull him up. We finish together. We finish that race together. You understand? But go ahead.
But woe to him that is alone when he falleth. For he has
Woe to
not.
him that. Mm-hmm.
So okay, sir. For he has
Go
not
ahead.
another to help him up.
He has not another to help him up. I'm gonna give you a short story. There's a man in Montreal. You understand? I was telling him, well, we know each other for back in the days. Understand? I was telling him, well, get in the ICPK. You saw the coronavirus, get in the ICPK. Get in. He started attending class, then he just dropped out. You understand? I could have left him there. You understand? I could have been like, well, you want to drop out, F him. You understand? But I kept calling him. I kept calling him. I kept leaving. He didn't even want to pick up the phone. Understand? I'm like, yo, brother, you know the truth is real. You know what we're saying is real. Get in the ICPK. Come on, stop being scared. Stop. You know what I mean? Stop letting your lust win. Stop letting your demon win. Today, he got touched by the coronavirus in Montreal. You understand? Now he's by himself today.
Good night.
Understand? Scared out of his mind. You understand? Well, if he was in the ICBK, you understand, he would have been safe. You understand? He would have known not to go around certain people and not to catch the virus. He would have known how to be wise. You understand? How to be wise. He would have get the protection of the Most High. You understand? But he was warned. He didn't want to listen, and now he's scared out of his mind. You understand? He can't go to preacher. You know, the preacher is a damn lie. You understand? Like I say, he was following. He was starting following the class, so he know that the preacher is a damn lie. He's not gonna go to the preacher, so he doesn't know what to do. You understand? I talked to him. I'm like, well, you still got time to come back to the Most High. You still got time to repent. You understand? And you could be a voice to help others when they fall. You could be somebody that wake up others when they fall. You understand? As bad. Shalom. You understand? That's the way. You understand? Now he's by himself. You understand? But us in the ISBK, we fall, we have brothers. You understand? We have brothers. We have somebody else we could get counsel. We have men higher than us we could get counsel, and they could teach us and show us the right way. Him, he doesn't have nobody. Go read that part of the verse again.
Shalakia.
Mm-hmm.
But woe to him that is alone when he falleth. Shalakia, sir.
Woe to him that is alone.
Ecclesiastes.
Go ahead.
I was just going to rename the verse. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 10. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth. for he has not another to help him up.
Yeah, it's not another to help him up. Now he's scared out of his mind. He doesn't know what to do. You understand? He doesn't know what to do. Well, I warned him. I hope now he gets the lesson. I know now he gets the message. I know. I hope now he gets in the ICPK and start getting class and be serious about it. You understand? Go
Sir.
ahead.
Verse 11. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone?
Exactly. If us we are together, we bring fire. You understand? That's why we're gonna bring that fire in Montreal, in Canada, in Toronto. You understand? In Vancouver, in Alberta, we together. We're gonna bring that fire all over Canada. But a man by himself, somebody else with you. You understand? That's what it's saying. It's always better to have. Go read my mind. The topic of the class.
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood. You understand? It's always better to have brotherhood. You understand? Because we could rely on each other. We could be there for one another. You understand? We could trust one another. You understand? I'm not gonna be like, well, Trooper Zabacha might have sex with my wife when I'm not there. You understand? Nah, you're not gonna do it. You understand? Nah, you're not gonna do it. You understand? Trooper Darash might steal my money when I'm not there. Nah, you're not gonna do that. Well, officer of the year might look at me in an evil way. Nah, you understand? Not like this. Not in that spirit, because we are real brothers, man. You understand? We are real brothers. We show real brotherhood. And we are better like exactly by showing real brotherhood, because we could bring that fire together. You understand? That's what it's saying. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him.
If that means what? Just like you was talking about before, Trooper Zabaja. You in a fight, somebody else come and helps you. You understand? Somebody come and trying to deal mess with you. Well, you have a brother that's standing up right there for you. Understand? That's what real brotherhood is about. Understand? But somebody that's alone, what's gonna happen? He's by himself. Understand? If he doesn't know how to fight, if the Most High is not with him, most likely, you know what I mean, he might get killed.
Woe to him.
Understand? Exactly. Woe to him. You understand them, right? Woe to him that is alone. But if you have brotherhood, if you have brothers, real brothers, like you find in the ICPK, you're blessed, man. You're a blessed man. You understand? We are blessed that the fact that the Most High allowed us to be in the ICPK. He didn't kill us. You understand? The Most High could have judged us for all the sin that we did, but He put us there. He had mercy on us, and today we're in the ICPK. Today we could become example in Canada and show real brotherhood in Canada. You understand?
God.
So we are blessed, man. You understand? It's a blessing. You understand? That was it on the verse.
Sir.
Go ahead.
Two shall withstand him, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken.
Well, exactly. You understand? The 3/4 cord is not break easy. You can't break it easy. A cord that's made by 3/4. You understand? In French they call it tresse, just like you braid your hair. When you braid your hair with three string, you see how strong it is. They could pull on your hair. You understand? It's not easy to break. You understand? It's not easy to break. You understand? That means you have two. You have another soldier with you, but let's say you have three soldiers. Another one could join in. You understand? Another one joins. You understand? The more you have, the more brotherhood you have, the better it is. You understand? That's all it's saying. But it's all about brotherhood. It's all about brotherhood. If you don't have brotherhood, it's like you don't have nothing. You understand? You in the street, you don't have brother. You running Crips and blood, but you can't even trust your brothers, man. You understand? The Crips and blood. They might scoop you up. They might, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take him for a lick. I'm gonna hit a lick tonight. You understand? While he's a Crip just like you, while he's a blood just like you. You understand? You can't trust your brothers in the gang outside, in the world outside. You understand? But you could trust your brothers in the UPK, man. You understand? And we should suppose, as brothers in the UPK, we're supposed to look like each other. You understand? What I mean by that, just like we look like Christ, having the same mind, same spirit. You understand? That's what it is. You understand? We have our own salt, our own seasoning. Of course, we bring salt on the earth, we bring season on the earth, but we look like each other. We are about making the same food. Understand? That's what it is. That was it on the verse.
Khan, another one, Khan.
Trooper Daraj, bring me to Philippians chapter 2, verse 2. And Trooper Zabaja, Psalm 133, verse 1.
Salaki, sir, you say
Understand?
Philippians?
You can't. Philippians 2, verse 2.
Khan, another one, Khan.
And if anyone one of you have a comment or question about the topic, go ahead. Don't be shy.
Khan, sir, I have your verse for you.
Go ahead.
Psalms 133, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Wait a minute. We've seen the video before. It's in church, so church should be a good place to go, right? There's fighting in church now. I mean, it's excitement. It's exciting, man. I could record that. Put it on the word store. Is it good to fight in the church? To be divided? Read it again, Trooper.
Psalms 133.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, verse 1. Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
But with the other video that we see, you understand? The other video we seen with the priest and prophet of the ISUPK, they were in unity. They were talking about the Hebrew Academy. They were talking about, you understand, strengthening up your body and your spirit. They were talking about putting your life on the line for your people. They were about getting strong all together. It is good to see this, man. It's a good sight to see your brothers dwelling in safety, in security, in peace, in harmony. You understand? In righteousness. You understand? It is good to see it, man. It is a good thing. But in the ISPK, outside the ISPK, in the world, we don't see that. You understand? We see our brothers failing our brothers. We see our brothers lying to one another. Even the drug dealers selling bad dope to the clients. You understand? Even the clients want to rob the drug dealer. Understand? That's not unity. That's not love. But in the ISPK, we show love. You understand? We in unity, man. We are about the unification of blacks, Latinos, and Native Indian, man. You understand? And I pray to God that day we could go to the reservation and start preaching and start doing camps in the reservation, man. You understand? So we can wake up our brothers. You understand? And we never know. We do a camp over there or a class over there. Hey, the Native Indian, you know, they're loving people. And they understand. Once we bring that sense, they might be like, you understand? Well, we have that land over here. You brothers stay in that land. You don't have to see go to the white man, pay bills no more. Come, you could plant your food. You could do this. I would love to see that, man. You understand? And it will be a good sight to see us dwell in unity with our brothers, with the native, with the Latinos, man. You understand? We go to the Caribbean one day, spread that word, and you're gonna see exactly unity. You're gonna see how people receive the message. Some might not, a lot of them might not, but those that do, they don't say what? Come to my house. Just exactly like love. Come to my house. You understand? Come spend the night. I'm gonna prepare food for all you brothers. You understand? That's unity. That's what we need in our community. You understand? And if we have that in our community, the white man can't come in our community with drug. You understand? If we have unity in our community, there's no drug in our community anymore. The white man won't bring his gun in our community anymore. Understand? They won't arrest another black man and beat him up, put him behind the car, beat him up, bring him somewhere far, drop him off over there. They won't do that anymore if we have unity in our communities. The only reason that they do that is because they know that we don't have unity. The only reason why they bring guns and drugs in our community is because they know that we don't have unity. Understand? If they know that we have unity as a people, they would have never bring gun. They're gonna say what? Well, they're gonna keep the guns and help each other. You understand? Make sure that each other are secure. You understand? Make sure nobody messes with each other. You understand? So we can bring gun to their community now. Now they're gonna say we keep the guns away from them because you understand. Somebody trying to mess up with them, they're gonna fight. You understand? But they bring the guns and the drug in our community because they know we don't have unity. Read it again, Trooper.
Behold, Salakia, sir. Psalms 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
It's a pleasant thing, man. It's a good thing. You understand? Just like I was saying, we have unity in our community. Look at our ghettos. Most of the boys in our ghetto are strapped. You understand? Most of the men are strapped. Even the women are strapped. What do they do with the guns? All right, troopers, what do they do with the guns that they have?
They kill their own people.
Kill each other. You understand? Kill each other. Now imagine they have unity. Imagine they're like, well, I have a gun, you have a gun, he has a gun. Nobody's stepping over here and rob us. Nobody's coming over here and arm us. You understand? How good and pleasant would it be to see that? You understand? That's what we're gonna bring in our ghettos in Canada. You understand? We're gonna bring unity in our ghettos in Canada. You understand? That's our mission in Canada. Bring unity, unify. The unification of Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indian in our communities. That's our mission, man. You understand? And we're gonna make it a pleasant thing to see, a good thing to see. The fact that we are united, we are one, and nobody outside of us could come over here and harm us because we are one. We are one spirit. Nobody outside could come over here and fool us or rob us. You understand? The politician will have to go to the suburb. He will have to go to the white man neighborhood. Go be a politician for the white people. Let's see if you get elected. You're not gonna stay in our neighborhood trying to fool our people. You understand? Go bring that thing outside. You understand? Bring that thing outside. We stay united over here. You understand? We have the ISUPK over here, and we don't need no police. We are the police of our neighborhood. We do a better job than you. We don't have no drugs will be in our community. And we know damn well is the police bringing drug in our community. So tell your police, don't even come close to here. You understand? Imagine how good looking we will be. Imagine how strong we will look as a people. You understand? We will look so strong. They will respect us. They will be like, well, we can mess with these people over there because they unify. Understand? Imagine the Black, Latinos, and Native Indian together unified. Well, we can just do anything that we want on them because they are unified. The first thing they did is what? Divide us. You understand? If we read Willie Lynch, they even divided our families. You understand? They even divided our woman, the woman and the man. You understand? Then they went further. They divided us Black and Latinos, us Black and Native. You understand? Latinos are Native, right? The Latinos, exactly. They are Native. So how come the natives were over here? They don't see the Native or North America. They don't see them as Native as well. How come? Because they are divided. Go ahead.
On a majority, a lot of natives don't see themselves as the Latinos, but there's a select few that do, but it's very rare. You hardly hear it.
Exactly. Because they're gonna say, well, they were on the land as well at the same time we was here. Understand? But they don't see each other as Native. You understand? Waya Shamara, salute. Y'all Basham Yao Shabarakta.
Yabashim Shabakta, Yabashim Shabakta, Morris.
Shalom, Yabashim Yao Shabarakta.
Yabashim Yao Shabarakta.
Understand? You cutting up a bit, Warrior? I can't hear you really.
Yeah, concert.
But Yeah, okay, I hear you perfect now. You understand? So imagine a community with exactly with brotherhood, how good it will be. Read it again, so like it troopers about you read it again.
Salakia. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
In unity, man. Behold, watch. Look how amazing it is for brothers to dwell in unity, man. How amazing it is. Understand? That's like Gary Thompson, Shalom, that one. Can you give me a precept on this? It's lawful to cremate or dead, but with question. That was on cross the line recently. It's not unlawful, but it's not our culture. You understand? We have respect for our dead. You understand? It's not unlawful. There's no law that say you can burn your dead, but it's not our culture. You understand? That's the culture of another people. And us, we bury our dead. Understand? But going back to the topic, imagine how good it will be. That's what the Psalms is saying. You know what I mean? It is good to see brothers. Understand? When you see pictures of ISUPK, you see like 100 men strong, 200 men strong. It's a good view. It's something amazing. You understand? You don't see that outside of the UPK. You understand? Well, you see the purple. You see the purple group, but real brotherhood is not about wearing the same color. You understand? Real brotherhood is not about wearing the same color. It's about willing to die for each other, willing to live
Khan,
for one another. Understand? It's not about wearing purple. That's not what real brotherhood is. You understand? Real brotherhood is putting your life on the line for one another, and that's what we're doing in the IHBK. Understand? That was it on the verse, Warrior.
Salakia. Khan,
Go ahead with the verse you had there, with the rush.
Khan on Khan. This is Philippians chapter 2 and verse 2. Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of
Wait,
one
wait.
accord. Slack
Fulfill ye my joy. You understand? Do what I like. Do what I please. Do what I want to see. It's an amazing thing. Remember, it's an amazing thing to see brothers in unity, right?
Khan, Adawan Khan.
Well, do what I love. That's what I want to see. That's what I love to see brothers in unity. Having what? Go ahead, troopers. The Daraj, read it again.
Khan. Fulfill ye my love, that ye
Mm-hmm.
be like-minded, having the same love, being of
Having the
one accord, of one mind.
having the same love. You understand? And what is love? It's giving your life for one another. What is love? Is keeping the commandment. What is the love Christ showed us? Is you could stop sinning for your people. Understand? Be on one accord. Have the same goal in your mind. Understand? Us in Canada is about what? Waking up the lost sheep in Canada and ready to die for them. We have the same goal. You understand? We have the same goal, and we protect each other. If you understand, we put our life on the line for each other. When we're gonna go in camp, you're gonna see that experience. We put our life on the line. Understand? We was in camp in Toronto. You understand? There was a crackers like, well, you understand? There was a devil all in our face and everything. Well, we was here. We were ready to ride. Well, you understand? Be ready to give your life. Be on one accord. You understand? One mind. You understand? Our mind is like different. It's not different from other ones in our group, in our school. You understand? What you hear us say, others will say. You understand? What you speak, I will speak. You understand? And when people outside see that, they're gonna be like, "Wow, these are great men. How come outside they're not like that?" You understand? Like that. I am the ball, Gary Thompson. Understand? That's what it is. Real brotherhood. We need that brother in our communities. As a people of God, that's what we need to show, and that's why brotherhood is really essential for us. Because real brotherhood show that we love each other, show that we are not like others, show that we are greater than others. Understand? And show that we are stronger when we are more. Understand? When we love others. You understand? Just like the verse say, A threefold cord is hard to break. So the more people that show brotherhood, is the better it look, the better it is. And they can't come exactly tear us apart. Because why? We in one mind, one accord. You understand? One spirit. You understand? And just like the other verse say in Matthew, what happens to you happens to me. What happens to Warrior Ayashamar? It's like it's done to me. What happened to Trooper Zabaja? It's done to me. What happened to Trooper Darash? Is done to me. That's the mind that we have to have. What you going through, I go through. You understand? What you suffer, I suffer. You understand? That's the mind that we have to have. And that's the mind in ISBK Canada. We're gonna show that in Canada. You understand? That's the spirit we're gonna show. And not just like to within us, but in our community. You understand? That's why we could go back in the ghettos and understand them. The pastor can't understand what we're suffering in the ghetto. He's not living in the ghetto. We from the ghetto. We was in the street. You understand? So we understand what others are suffering, and we are in the place where God put us to speak to them, to change their life. You understand? That's what it is. Understand? We have one mind, one accord, one spirit, one mission, and our mission is to wake up the children of Israel. You understand? It is a good thing to see brother dwells in unity. Read that verse again, Trooper Darash.
Khan. That's Philippians chapter 2 and verse 2. Fulfill ye my love, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind.
Fulfill ye my love, fulfill my wish. You understand? Fulfill what I want. Fulfill what I see want to be done. That's what I would love. I would love to see Black, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indian united. Fulfill that. Show that. Show that we are one people. Show that we are one. We have one mind. We're all about the righteousness of the earth. We're all about righteousness, changing our life. We're all about doing something better than these other nations. Fulfill you, my love, man. You understand? That's what it is. And that's what we're showing in the ISPK. You understand? The Christian church is not showing that, though. The Christian church is showing something opposite to that. The Christian church is showing hate. And hate for your brother, love the oppressor. You understand? That's why we seen the fight in the Christian church in the beginning of the class. You see Christian men fighting in the church. Well, go to the same Christian people. They're gonna tell you what? Love the oppressor. Love your neighbor. They're gonna use that verse. Love your neighbor while they're fighting in the church. Tell them the white man is the devil. Love your neighbor while you fighting in the church. We not. We're showing unity. We having one mind in the UPK. We're having one spirit in the UPK. You understand? So that's how it is. That's what it is. You understand? Warrior Ayashamar, can you bring me to Malachi chapter 2 verse 10? Baba Kwasha. Understand? Trooper Darash, get me 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 17.
Khan.
Trooper Zabaja, give me Luke chapter 6 verse 31.
Khan.
You understand? This is real love, and real love is brotherhood. Real love is all about brotherhood, and brotherhood is really what we need in our community, especially in the time we live in the coronavirus. Real brotherhood is what we need in our community. You understand? And real brotherhood is telling you what? Stop smoking your cigarette because you might catch the coronavirus. You understand? Stop doing your evil deeds, your evil act, because God could punish you. God could judge you with that virus, and you don't want that virus. Just like I was saying, that brother that was in class and stopped being in class, he told me, well, it's the first time I felt a sensation like this. It's like I'm trying to breathe, I can't breathe. It's like I'm running to catch my breath.
Lord be with him.
You don't. You understand? Lord be with him. That's what I said. Lord be with you. Hopefully you learn your lesson and God be with you, and you come back in the HBK so you could testify and tell people, you understand, to follow Christ and to follow these laws and precepts and commandments. you don't want to be in that position where God, you understand, where God punishes you. Understand? But we show real brotherhood, and we tell you that beforehand, before it happens. We tell you that. You understand? That's real love. We're not like the Christian church. You understand? We tell you exactly. Stop doing your evil. Just like I say, I have a problem. I have officer. I could call. Well, officer, can you explain me this? I'm going to this. I'm going to that. It's gonna tell me why you're going to this because of this. You're going to that because of that. You got to change this. You got to change that. You got to change this. Understand? And it's up to me. It's up to me to listen or not. But you understand? You listen. Then after that, what happens? God blesses you. God hears you. You understand? It's all about that's real brotherhood. That's the brotherhood we need as Black, Latinos, and Native Indian. When we're not gonna find that nowhere else but the ISUPK, not in no purple group. You understand? The purple group they have sex with transgender. You understand? Which one of them was like, well, brother, you can't be having sex with transgender, man. You understand? Which one of them told him that? None.
Right.
None. Well, they let an African kill that girl. Which one of them told that? Well, sister, you know you shouldn't be with an African. But the African was all in there. He was good. You understand? He had he had his grade, we could say. Understand? His rank, so like his rank in within them. You understand? That's not brotherhood, man. You know damn well that these are. Go ahead.
Salaki, sir. I was gonna add that when I was listening to General Mahaiman speak, he was talking about the incident when the African killed the girl, and when you read the report, this is even on the Purple Guy's website, that they didn't even support the brother who got, well, actually he was African, so they didn't even support him who did the crime. They just kind of left him on his own. But when you see incidents that happen in this school, like General Mahaiman was speaking on Thursday night scripture breakdown, the thing that happened with the other brother, they helped him through the whole process. You know, they didn't leave him. You know, General Yohana was there to support him, got him a suit for the court case and all that stuff. So that shows you, like, you know, where the priorities are.
They're not brother. Me, when I see them, I see another Christian group. I see the Christian church, and I see. You understand? They're not about brotherhood. You understand? It's a place where you could still feel you know you Israelite. You understand? You know you the chosen people of God, but you still could be like a Christian. Hallelujah! We sing and ON together, and after that we fight each other. You understand? We'll fight each other, man. That's what I see over there. You understand? Real brotherhood is in the ISUPK. You understand? Go ahead when you have it, and Warrior Ayishmar.
Salaki, what chapter, sir? If I may.
Malachi chapter 2, verse 10.
Gone. Malachi chapter 2, verse 10. Have we not all one Father? Had not one God?
One Father. Go ahead.
Had not one God created us? Why do we deal treacherously? Every man against his brother, profaning covenant of our fathers.
Exactly. Why we deal treacherously with each other, man? Understand? Why we don't deal with truth and peace and unity with each other? Why we go in the Christian church and the Christian preachers still rob our money? Understand? Why? Why we sell each other drug for gain? Why we go and have sex with another man's wife for pleasure? Why? Then after that, we come back to that in front of that same man. I'm your brother. Then after that, like especially for the Levites do that a lot. You understand? Then after that, they do what? They bring the Asian flag. They're like, well, we Asian, we Haiti, we love Haiti, we all are Asian. Well, you rob your brother. You all about that voodoo, which is about killing your brother. You understand?
Right.
So you don't have brotherhood. You understand? You don't have brotherhood. You understand? You can't have brotherhood when you are a Freemason. You understand? Most Levites are Freemason. You understand? Most of my family are Freemason. You understand? It's a blessing that I'm not. You understand? But I see that it's not real brotherhood, man. Real brotherhood is in the UPK. Real brotherhood is to be righteous with your brother. You understand? Not dealing treacherously, not being a snake. with your brother.
Damn right.
Not being like Esau. Exactly. You understand? Not being like Esau with your brother. You understand? Not lying to your brother. That's what real brotherhood is. You understand? But why you deal treacherously with your brother? We have the same God. We have the same Father. We read it. We read it on in First John. You understand? If you love God, you love your brother, because you see your brother. You don't see God. You can say you love God that you don't see. Why you see your brother and you don't love? Why you hate your brother? Why you deal treacherously with your brother? Then after that, you're gonna claim I'm a good Christian. Jesus speak to my heart. You understand? It can't be like that. You understand? We got to deal with our brother righteously. You understand? We got the truth is the truth. Even though you want to hear it, even though you don't like it, even though you hate me for it, I'll tell you the truth regardless.
Khan.
Understand? That's real brotherhood. You understand? That's what it is. That's how we should be, and that's how we will be. Even if those in the world are not like that, us in the ICPK Canada, we are like that, and we're gonna show proof that we are like that, and we're gonna perfect our ways. You understand?
Damn right.
We're gonna show that we're better than what is outside. That's what it is. We're gonna show that we're better than what we see outside. Well, you have your gang, Crip and Blood. Well, we have the UPK. You understand? And like Troopers about to say, brotherhood is UPK. You understand?
Khan.
Brotherhood is. You understand? we are brotherhood. You want to see what real brotherhood is? Come in the ICPK. You understand? Then you see what real brotherhood is. Understand? Outside, you don't have real brotherhood. You have lies. You have people that deal treacherously. You have people that focus on their own purpose, on their own agenda, even though they might appear they love you, they might appear that they're cool with you, but they have their own agenda. And once you fall, what happens? Once you fall, what happens?
They'll kick you while you're down.
Exactly. They kick you while you're down, or they're not even there. The police comes, whoop whoop. What happens? You will stand on the corner. Whoop whoop. What happens? Everybody flee. Everybody run away. Now you stop by yourself. Now you being handcuffed. None of them are able to speak for you. None of them are even saying a damn thing for you. You in the back of the car. They're taking videos of you buying the car. You understand?
Right.
Posting on Facebook, on Instagram, on Wallstar. You understand? You getting beat up. You understand? You imagine how much video I've seen of us getting beat up by the police, and you have other black men not even taking in. You have other black men not even saying a damn thing. You have black men that's holding up the black men that they're beating up. That's not real brotherhood. In the UPK, we show real brotherhood. You understand? Why you deal treacherously? Why you let another nation beat up your brother? Why you let another nation just do any type of evil to your brother, to your sisters? You understand? Why you deal treacherously? Because you're scared? You understand? Because you have a gang? Not in the UPK. In the UPK, we are about our brothers. We are about our people. We are about the Black, Latinos, and Native Indians. Go ahead. Which one? That was it, right?
Concert.
Gone. The water. And Trooper Darash, go ahead with what you have.
Salaki, did you give me a verse?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Salaki,
I believe it was First Peter chapter 2 verse 17.
Oh, okay, Khan. Salaki, sir.
And about. And Trooper Zabaja, do you have the one I told you?
Khan, sir.
Luke? Go ahead.
I have it here, sir.
Hold on. Let's Trooper Zabaja go first.
Khan,
sir. Luke 6, verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
And as ye would, Salakia, sir, and as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second. That means that means if I want something to be done to me, I want it to be done to another brother in the UPK, another brother, another Latino, another Negro, another Native Indian. You understand? If I want something to be done to me, the way I want to be treated, I treat others the same way. You understand? I don't want to. I don't want somebody. I don't. I hate when somebody lies to me. What do? I don't lie to others. You understand? I hate when somebody trying to fool me, trying to play me like I'm stupid. I don't play people like they stupid. Understand? Go ahead.
Con, sir. Verse 32. For if ye
Now
love them,
31. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Salakia, sir, do you want me to repeat 31?
No, go ahead on 32. Go ahead.
Con, not one con. Verse 32. For if ye love them which love you, what thank have ye? For sinners also love
What take
those
care of you?
that love them. Salakia, sir, that's the end of the verse. Do you want me to continue?
Read 32 again because you was cutting up. Salakia.
Con, not one con. Luke 6, verse 32. For if ye love them which love you, what thank have ye? For sinners also love those that love them.
That's exactly like the preacher. The preacher loves who? Those that love the preacher. You understand? Just like us in the ISPK, we're not all about loving our brothers that's in the ISPK. What do? We go outside for the world. That for those that are in the world. We love those that are in the world. And you know what's the greatest like play, not pleasure I want to say, but similar to it. You understand? It's like when you see somebody in the world that thought that they didn't have love or they have no way to escape this world, come and be like, well, I didn't have back in the days. I was raped back in the day. This and that happens to me back in the day. There's somebody in the IHBK that showed me real love. A brother in the IHBK showed me real love. Show me the truth. Show me exactly what I'm supposed to do. That's a joy. It brings a joy to your heart. Understand? It's even better than your brother being like, well, that's my brother in the UPK. He needed help. I helped him. I needed help. He helped me. But somebody in the world makes your name go around. Understand? You show that person, well, you know the Bible, it says, brother, you know the Bible talks about you, the real Jew, you got to start smoking cigarette. You might get cancer. Then they get tested. Well, oh, damn. She started having tumor. But the fact that she stopped smoking cigarette, the tumor went away. You understand? It's a good joy to see this. You understand? It's a good thing to see this. And there's a thanks. The person is gonna thank you in a way that you don't even understand. You understand? The person is gonna be thankful for the fact that you came in their life in the right time. You understand? That's what it is. You understand? That was it. That was it, right?
Con.
Okay. And Triple the right. Go ahead with what you have.
Khan on Khan. This is First Peter chapter 2 and verse 17. Honor all men.
Wait. Honor all men. Does that mean to honor the devil?
La, sir.
So wait. But it says honor all men. Is the devil a man?
Khan.
He's a man, but should we honor him?
La, sir.
How come? But it's just so like a trooper. It said honor all men. The devil is a man. So why can't we honor the devil then?
Salaki, sir. If I may, I believe what it's saying is honor all men, as in honor all Israelites. But then when you continue the verse, it says, but love the brotherhood, meaning the Israelites
Exactly.
who are.
Who is talking? Who is talking over there in that verse?
Who's Salakia?
Who's speaking in that verse?
Peter.
Peter. And who's Peter was talking to?
Peter was talking to the scattered throughout Pontus and Galatia.
That's where you gotta go. You understand? That's where you gotta go. Honor all men. Who is talking to? Israelite. You understand? To the lost sheep. You understand? And lost sheep. So honor all lost sheep. Honor all blacks, Latinos, and Native Indian. Understand? That's what he's saying. Go ahead.
Khan. Love the brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Fear God, honor the king.
Fear God, honor the king. Love the brotherhood. Love this what you see in the ICPK. Love it. You see black men united for a purpose. Love that. Understand? Love that. Love the brotherhood. Do well to the brotherhood. Understand? Love the king. Love the Most High and love the king. Love God and love Christ. Christ showed us what real brotherhood is about. Christ showed us what real loving your people is about. So we do the same thing. If you love something, you replicate that thing, right?
Concert.
Understand? Exactly. So you do exactly the same thing. Love the brother. Do what you see was done. You understand? Go ahead.
Do you want me to continue with verse 18, sir?
That was it.
Con.
Nah, you understand? Stay there. Any of you have comment on the subject or question? Go ahead.
Now, if I may, sir,
Go ahead.
just a comment. This is well needed in Israel. Now, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
this brotherhood breakdown and honoring each other is well needed.
Honoring each other, exactly. You see, like in the ISPK, they're like, well, we have General Yana, we idolize General Yana. It's not about idolizing. We give honor to General Yana for what he has done. We give
Yeah.
honor to General Mayaman, you understand, for what he has done. We give honors to all the men above us for what he has done. We honor the trooper too. You understand? You understand? We raise up the trooper and we salute them. We honor all men in our nation. You understand? That's what we do. Honor all men in Israel. You understand? That may give credit where credit is due. You understand? That's what we say. That's what it is. Understand?
Con.
That's what we are about.
So, Salaki, sir,
Go ahead.
I have a scripture to that about what you're saying, if I may.
Go ahead.
Con, this is 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 17. So regarding, people saying that we idolize General Yohana, well, 1 Timothy 5:17 says, let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
And then verse 18.
Go ahead again. Go ahead again.
Read it again.
Come on. You was cutting up, Salaki.
Oh, Salakia. It says, let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine.
Worthy of praise, exactly. How would you define honor, sir? So like Nathan Ban Yashua, how you would define honor? Give them their praise. Understand? Give credit where credit is due. They do something right. Give them the honor, man. You understand? General Yohana is the lead of the ICPK, is the head of the ICPK, is the head of the nation of Israel under Christ. We give them that, give him that honor, man. You understand? He's the one that take the banner. He's the one that showed us how to be. He's the one that kept that truth from 1969, so we could have it today. You understand?
Right.
So that's how we show honor, by following his lead. You understand? By following the way he walks, the way he put in front of us, which is the same Christ way Christ put in front of us. That's how we honor him, man. You understand? It's not by giving him present, by giving him gift, but by doing what it says we got to be done. You understand? And that's exactly like Christ. We honor Christ how? By changing our life, by being exactly stop sinning. Christ didn't sin, right? Christ was a perfect man. He said, "Be ye perfect." Saying our job is to become perfect. Our job is to stop sinning. That's how we honor Christ as well. Understand? Read that verse again for Nathan Bar. So like the verse you had in the Troop of the Rash. You just brought in First Timothy.
Con. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they.
Go ahead.
It says, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine.
Exactly. You understand? They're worthy of double praise, man. You understand? Put them up high, man. You understand? They're not like your regular me. You understand? I just came into the truth, man. You understand?
Right.
but I follow the lead. I follow the lead. I follow what was there before me.
Right.
Understand? And I thank God for the men above me. Understand?
Right.
That's what
Right.
it is. Understand? And Ayashamar, get me First Peter chapter 1, verse 20.
God, sir.
And Troopers Abijah, First John chapter 3, verse 14. And Josh, bring me to Matthew 12, verse 31.
Salaki, sir, which verse?
So like Matthew 18, verse 21.
Okay.
Understand? So we're seeing all example of brotherhood in the Bible. And brotherhood is a beautiful thing, man. You understand? We can't achieve nothing without brotherhood. It's like if you have an industry, you have an organization, you have an enterprise. You understand, to have your enterprise to fulfill, to be great. You understand? What do we need? You need brotherhood, and brotherhood is consists of laws and those following these laws. You understand? Then after that, you have a type of unity, a type of everybody in one spirit. That's what it takes, man. It's the same thing with the kingdom of God, the kingdom of Christ. You understand? The kingdom of Israel. The kingdom is within us, right? Well, we need brotherhood, man. You understand? To achieve that kingdom, to get in that kingdom, we need brotherhood. You understand? And we don't have brotherhood in our communities right now. The Christian church doesn't provide brotherhood for our communities, man. You understand? The Christian church has failed us. The politicians don't show us what real brotherhood is. But us in Canada, in the ICPK, we're gonna show the world we know what real brotherhood is. We're gonna show the world exactly we have real brotherhood, and we're gonna show real brotherhood in the ghettos. Understand?
Right.
We're gonna show real brotherhood in the barrios, in the reservation. You understand? That's what it is. We're gonna bring that real brotherhood and show it all over Canada, man. And they're gonna know that what these people, these men, they are the priests and prophets of God. These people right there, they are apostles of Christ because exactly they love each other. They do what Christ did. They're not like your Christian preacher. That's all about the hustle. That's all about the Benjamin. That's all about the money. But they're all about Yasharala. You understand? That's how we're gonna be in Canada. And us and I speak in Canada, we're gonna be an example. You understand? Go ahead when you have it, Ayashmar.
Slocky, sir. What chapter and verse?
And which one you add? First Peter, right?
Yeah, come on, sir. What chapter?
First Peter chapter 1, verse 22.
Come on, sir.
Understand?
First Peter
So that's
chapter
what
1, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing ye have purified your souls and obeying the truth through the Spirit unto foreign love of the brethren. See
Of
that
the
ye
what?
love of the brethren.
Mm-hmm.
See that ye love one another with the pure heart.
See that you love one another, right? With what? With what?
With a pure heart.
No, brother. With malice.
With a pure heart.
Hold on, warrior. No, it's all about me. It's all about what I gotta get.
Love one another with a pure heart, fervently.
With pure heart, man. You understand? Fervently. You understand? Being fervent, that means you're consistent on it, man. You understand? We love you with your brother with a pure heart, with no malice, with no bad mind intended. You understand? We know agenda behind it. We know appearance of, well, I love you, brother. I love you too, man. Yeah. You know what? What I'm picking behind your pocket. You understand? With a pure heart, man. That's how we're supposed to love one another, and that's what we're showing in the UPK, man. You understand? What I see done to you is done to me, and the way I want things to be done to me, I want it to be done to you. I want to be treated with respect. I do what? Treat you with respect. You understand? That's how it's supposed to be done, and that's how we're gonna get it done in I Speak in Canada, man. You understand? Well, we got to love each other with a pure heart, not like the Christian church. The Christian church talks about love. Love, I love. Well, give everybody a hug. Give the person next to you a hug. Well, show love. Then everybody give a give a hug with a wink. With a wink, you understand? You give the neighbor a hug with a wink. Understand? It might be the one stabbing you after. You understand? Not us in the ISPK. We love each other with a pure mind, with a pure love, with a pure heart. You understand? We
Right.
continue fervently, exactly in this love, in this brotherhood. You understand? And that's why we out there. That's why we're changing our life. You understand? We're changing our life. Why? Because we see the states of our people. We see the way our people are living. We like what? Nah, it cannot be the people. We are better than that. Well, I gotta be somebody that be somebody different, so they could see we could achieve different. You understand?
Right.
And that's what it is. That's what it is, man. You understand? We love our people. We love our brothers. We love the Black, Latinos, and Native Indian. No devils included. No stinking, dirty Africans included. No Elamites, I mean, having doodoo as wall, putting doodoo on their wall. No Elamites, you understand? For real. I seen that. I seen Elamites putting cow doodoo on their wall to make the house fresh. You understand? You
Good
understand?
night.
We're not. You understand? We're not these other nations, man. You understand? But us, we are the children of God. We are the prince and princesses of God. Yasharah. We show better. You understand? Despite the state that we're in, despite we're in captivity, despite the upon us, we're gonna show better. You
Right.
understand? And that's our mission in Canada. You understand? That was it on the verse, warrior.
Gone, sir.
Go ahead, troopers of Badger.
Salakia, sir, you wanted 1 John 3, verse 14?
Mm-hmm.
Khan, other one, Khan. 1 John 3, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
We know that we have passed from death unto life because we
Mm-hmm.
love the brethren.
Hold
And
on, hold on, hold on. So you mean you gotta be resurrected for that? What
La.
does it mean to pass from death unto life? What does that mean, troopers of Badger? Since it's talking about death, death is in the state of death, right? So if we come back into life, we die and we come back into life. What does that mean?
Salakia, sir, I believe it means like before I was in the ISUPK, I was basically dead in the world, and the men of the ISUPK fished me into life and brought me back into the, and they gave me a chance to have longer life.
Exactly. You repented. You know, so that's all it means. You repented. And one thing also, don't ever say what I believe, but what it is. You
Con,
understand?
sir.
And that's why we go after precept and precept, because Christians say what I believe about the Bible, but what it is. Understand? You
Con,
come
sir.
back into life. Christ said it also. If you want to come back in life, follow the laws. Follow me. You
Right.
understand? So don't say what I believe, but what it is. So being in the death, you we left from death, coming to the life, means exactly we change our life. And by changing our life, read it again. Read the verse again.
Con, sir. 1 John 3, verse 14. We know that we
Mhm.
have passed from death unto life because we love the brethren. And
We
that,
pass from death unto so like we pass from death unto life. Why? Because we love the brethren. Back in the days, we didn't love each other. We used to sell drugs to each other. I'm pretty sure most of us over here were drug dealers. You understand? Including myself. I didn't love my people. You understand? Even though I was making money. Understand? I didn't love my people. But I stopped. I came back. I died and come into life. I love my people now. I don't sell them drugs. You understand? It shows that I have life now. You understand? I used to do all type of evilness back in the days. You understand? What happened now? I stopped and I come into that life. I have life now. It shows that I don't do the same thing that I used to do. Now I have life. I am somebody new. I am reborn. You understand? I am back alive again. You understand? But back in the days, we were dead. We didn't love our brethren back in the days. You understand? I was, you understand? You disrespect me. I'm in the club. You disrespect me. I put a strap. You understand? What? You understand? I understand that was the way.
God.
But now it's not like that no more. I am somebody different. We come into life because why? That's another black man. I might understand where you're coming from. You know what? Instead of putting that gun up, yo, come over here, brother. Let's take a drink. Let's talk about our problems. Let's talk about where you're coming from. And let me show you a better way now. Let me show you the ICPK now. You understand? That's what it is. Go ahead.
That he loved not his brother abideth in death.
What? Hold on. What?
He loved not his brother abideth in death.
That means somebody that doesn't love his own brother reside in what? Death, right?
Yeah, right.
You understand? So that's exactly what I was saying. When we were in the world, we didn't love each other. Even though it might appear, well, that's my nigga. Yeah. What's up, my nigga? Yeah. You understand? That's my cuz, that's my blood. You understand? Woo, woo, woo. You understand? Even though we was living like that, so like, even though we was living like that, we didn't have love for these people. You understand? But now, exactly. You understand? That was fake love. We didn't even know it. To us, we thought we was doing something genuine. You understand? We thought we was something doing credible. Well, you know what? I got this nigga for life. He got me for life. We go to jail. What happened? No phone call. No phone call. You understand? That's exactly. We didn't love. We didn't love. We didn't know what love is. But now we in the UPK. Now we know what love is. We don't abide in death, but we came to life. And that real life is about real brotherhood. You understand? And I want to see all black, all native, all Latinos alive. So what do? I bring brotherhood, I show brotherhood, and I spray the brotherhood all over my community. You understand? That's what it is. Even just like I was saying earlier, that brother I was talking to. You know what Officer Alban told me? Officer Alban, you're like, you too kind, man. You have too much love. You told him 2 times, 3 times. You should be like, well, you don't want. So like it's in the Bible. You understand? Get rid of that nigga. You understand? But I kept on. Today the guy got coronavirus. You understand? And he was warned. I told him, well, you start being in class, you know the truth, and you know the Bible says once you know this truth, woe to you that lives the truth. So get in the truth, man, before something bad happens to you. Today he has the coronavirus in Montreal. You understand? That's what happens. You understand? But that's real love. That's real brotherhood. And even today, like, you know what? Nobody else did what you did for me. You understand? Well, the brothers that I thought I had in the street, they didn't talk to me. They didn't warn me like that. You understand? You did. You understand? I say, most I in Christ. I hope you listen. You understand? You have the chance to change right now as well. So listen to the voice of God. You understand? Let's get to that brotherhood. You understand? Go ahead.
Salakia, sir, that was the end of the verse. Do you want me to continue to verse 15?
Boy. And
Fine.
Trooper the Rush. Go with what you have. Matthew 18.
Khan. This is Matthew chapter 18.
Say, you understand? By the way you are. You understand? You're not teaching them anything, but you're showing you better than them. You understand? You're showing you better than them. Just like a woman that was a whore back in the days is Israelite right now. She's gonna show what to these other nations? I'm not a whore like y'all. Y'all cool whore out there, not me. You understand? I will show exactly the morals to non-Israelite by following these laws. We show, and we don't show it to them like, well, you got to be like that. No, we show we better than them. You understand? That's how we show it. You understand? Go ahead, Trooper the Rash.
Khan. This is Matthew chapter 18, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 22. And Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
Which means what? Which means what, trooper?
Like basically means just for a long time.
There's no amount of time I'll show you should forgive your brother. Just forgive your brother, man.
Right.
You understand? Just forgive you. How many times God has forgiven us?
Too many to count.
Exactly. Too many times. There's no amount of time He forgave us. He just kept on forgiving us. The same love we have to have with our people. The same type of brotherhood we have to have with our people. You understand? That's what it is. I know sometimes it's hard. Yeah. Who the she thinks she is? You understand? But we gotta have that mind. We want people forgiving me for something. What is that reason? I'm gonna search why he has that heart to forgive me as much. Understand? And maybe that will push that person to change their life, just like Christ. You understand? Just like Christ, just like that. Understand? Maybe that will push that person to change their life. Go ahead.
You keep reading.
You could go over 22.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I could hear you right now.
Salakia, which verse would you want me to go to now?
You read the 21st, right?
I did 21 and 22.
Okay, that's the one. All right. So for last verse, I need someone of you that bring me to Zechariah chapter 11, verse 14. One of you, and that was gonna be the last verse, unless you have any comments or question about the subject. Bring it out. Any questions or comments on the subject of brotherhood?
I have it here, sir.
Okay, so just wait a little bit. So we all understand what real brotherhood is, right?
Con.
So let's make it our mission to show real brotherhood in Canada. Understand? Let's make it our mission to show that we have the best brotherhood we can find nowhere else on the earth. Understand? Let's make it our mission that we are the children of Israel and we don't play that. That's my brother. That's my people. You understand? Let's make it our mission. Go ahead, Trooper Darash.
So, like you said, Zechariah 11:14, right?
Khan.
This is Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 14. Then I cut asunder mine other staff, even bands, that I might break the brotherhood between Judah and Israel.
Wait a second. It's about God is talking about breaking his brotherhood, right?
Khan.
So what is it saying there?
So like I said, what it's saying is that this is talking about when he separated the northern and the southern kingdom and divorced the northern kingdom.
Exactly. So it breaks the brotherhood between us. You understand?
Between them.
So you see. Go ahead.
So like I said, I was gonna say between like the Judites and the Issacharites, how there's a vexing and a rage between the two, even though we're brothers.
Exactly. Not just only them, just like the native. The natives see.
Right.
Do the natives see us as our people?
They don't.
Exactly. That you understand. Right. So that's the brotherhood that was broken. Understand? So we're seeing exactly as a people. Is what's happening today was prophesied. Is prophesied in the Bible. Understand? Right. We don't have that brotherhood within us. But is it gonna last forever?
Sir.
Why not?
I have a precept if you don't mind, sir.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Precept. You understand? Precept. Why is not gonna last forever?
This is the book of in Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 13. It says, "The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
Go ahead. Bring me to that verse where it says, I will join the two staff together.
Oh,
Somebody bring me to that verse. I will join the two staff together.
I have it here, sir.
Yeah, damn.
This is Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse, I'll start from, 15. It says, the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions. Verse 17. And join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become,
and do what?
And join them one to another.
Okay, trooper. So like we seen that God divide the brotherhood, right?
Right.
So now what's gonna happen is gonna join them, right? So we're seeing exactly the unification of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indian in the Bible. You understand? And it's about time, especially most native are over here in the north. You understand? It's about time us in the ISBK Canada, we bring that brotherhood. You understand? It might take a little time, but we will bring that brotherhood. You understand? In Canada.
Right.
We will show the Native Indian they are all people. We will show the Native Indian they are children of God. They are Yasharala. We will show the Latino they are Yasharala. You understand? And together we will bring that brotherhood back. A type of brotherhood that the oppressor, the devil don't want to see. We will bring it back because it was prophesied it was going to happen. So let's bring that real brotherhood. Go ahead, finish the verse.
Verse 17, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand.
They shall become one. And you understand? Just like the troopers of Baja read in Psalms. Understand? Behold, what great it is a good thing to see brothers dwell in unity. It is a good thing to see Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indian together, man. You understand? And us in Canada, that's what we're gonna do. Understand? We're gonna show brotherhood within ourselves for now, and with the people that's waking up. Then we're gonna expand that brotherhood all over Canada. You understand? Until the Latinos come in, until the Native Indian come in, until those two sticks become one. We become one branch. We become one tree. You understand? And that should be our mission. That should be our mission as warriors, as priests and prophets in the UPK, in ISPK Canada. You understand? We got to bring exactly that brotherhood back to life. We got to bring exactly those Native Indian back in the truth.
Right.
Those Negroes lost in the truth. Those Latinos lost in the truth. Understand? That's what our brotherhood is about. And we're showing it with ourselves. You understand? Within us. Within our ranks. Understand? By saying that, everybody understand what real brotherhood is? You understand? So by saying that, you understand? You already know what it is. Class dismissed. Shalom, everybody. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Katam.
Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Warrior Ayashamar, before you go.